Hi there, welcome back to Wayne's Garage. This is part two, how to rebuild your fuel pump. Hopefully this time everything will go according to plan. Alright, you're going to start off with the rubber that goes on top of the ring. Quite basic, simple, don't need any lubricant, nothing, just straight on. Brass washer, now it is concurved as you can see. It goes this way, so make sure you don't go that way, because if not, the spring won't sit on properly. So sit that on top of your rubber, grab hold of your spring, your diaphragm. Now this diaphragm actually has a little tab on the side which actually faces towards the back. So once you got that, stick it in there, and I don't know if Pete can see. No, alright, don't worry, but down inside the shaft you'll see, if you can, if you've got a torch, you'll find the little groove that you'll need. Now try this again with a little bench vise that I've got, just to hopefully hold the diaphragm in a bit better. Look at that, perfect. And then you can grab your pointy nose pliers, make sure your hook is facing down, and then sit that in there. Now while that's in there, grab your rocker arm. So this is your rocker arm. Try and get your rocker arm to sit in place like so. And then you'll need to try and move everything around a little. Now you'll have a little pin as well. That's your rocker arm rod pin. Try and get that to line up through, which is the difficult part. There's two. One in. There we go. I think we've got it this time. Yep, bingo. Alright, so as you can see, the rod's in now. Just grab your screwdriver, try not to push it all the way back through. That feels like it's in. So yeah, so that's your rod in. Now once you've done your rod, what I recommend doing is just grabbing a little bit of packing grease. Now this is just a high performance bushing lubricant. Don't really need much, just a little bit. Just have a tiny little bit in the end there. Both sides. In the hole. So once you've done that, now I'm just reusing mine that I already had. Now just little bungs like your wash plugs. Just go along. Take the glove off. Grab yourself a little bit of Loctite. Now I found this before in one that I took apart. Now I'm actually pretty sure that's just dried Loctite. That's how much was in there. Now, you don't really need a lot. Just grab a little bit on the end, and then you just push it in one side. And if you're working with chrome, you want to try and clean your Loctite off. basically straight away. Do the same again. On the opposite side. Now, just to make sure you got them in, just push it in with a little tiny flathead screwdriver or a piece of wire or anything that you've got. So once you know that they are in, this one doesn't want to see me go in any further. Right. All I'll do is give it a little love taps. Alright, so now you got that done. Just wipe your grease and your Loctite off. Then you can get there and release it from your vise. Next step is your spring. And that goes down in there like that. So basically when it's working, pushes up and down on the diaphragm. Now after that, you want to get there and make sure you've got your fuel pump going in the right direction. This one, when it's in the vehicle, sits, I'm pretty sure, in that direction. Yeah, your diaphragm won't 100% line up, so you just twist it all around a little and line your holes up and then just start up one at a time. Now, also just going to have a quick shout out. Thanks Cameron Bell is his name, mate, for the fuel pump. Great service, great to deal with. Cameron sells a few parts here and there through a couple of the Facebook pages. One of the Facebook pages he deals through is the HR Holden page. So if you see anything that he's got on there, check it out. Have a chat to him and that. So he's always welcome. Happy to work with people with things, postage and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, just give him a shout and he'll have a chat to you. Alright, also on top of that, just go along and just screw your screws in. Now, sometimes you might find one that doesn't always want to go straight in and start off with. But to whoever primed the fuel pump, pretty good job. Couple little flaws on there and that, but other than that, looks good, cleans up nice, and yeah, look good on an everyday driver. So just if you're trying out priming yourself at home, just remember prep work is a big key to chroming, because if you don't prep or clean your surfaces properly, I'll just show you just in here and that you can actually see where it didn't actually chrome in very well because there was still dirt or grit that was inside. It was on both sides and on the front there as well, but other than that, just for something that's just for an everyday driver, looks good. Now, one major thing, don't forget, you'll need the mesh. Now, your mesh keeps your dirt and grit from your petrol out of your carburetor, and that's something that you don't want to have happen. So then you just got your top bit that holds your bowl down, goes around, slides on. Now, I've got an original AC fuel bulb. Forgot. Now, I've got to make a new one of these, but just a little bit of cork make yourself a gasket. It will sit along the top because there's another ridge there, and it just goes along and sits along the top in there. This one's dry, but I'll make another one later and I'll show you how to do that. But just for now, sure have. Right, now, one thing is, there we go. Gotta remember with this, they do go a certain way now. I can't exactly tell you. Oh, yep. If you look carefully, this one here is actually straighter. This side here actually angles out a little bit. So as long as this one is straight, going to your nozzle, your inlet for your fuel, and your slight angled one is towards your back for your outlet, and then it should sit on top nicely like so. And then just a little bit of a clean up, and yeah, there we go. Alright, that's part 2 of the fuel pump builds and taken apart. Hope you liked. If you've got any questions, leave it down in the comments or just email me and I can let you know. I do have photos and pictures from the book on how to do it, from a book guide as well. So yeah, alright guys, thanks heaps. If you haven't subscribe and like the videos as much as you can, and jump over to the Facebook page and buy some stickers. Alright then, cheerio for now.